Hello friends, now let us take up the concept number 10, 20.10, demo programs on object I/O operations. Already theoretically I explained everything. Now whatever we learned and all that we apply in 2 demo programs. By that we can crystallize our knowledge beyond our doubts. Now we see first writing an array to a file. As you know, array is an object. That is why for writing arrays also we have to follow this process. So, here now we have to import Java I/O package, write object demo. Thereafter, this is the main, everything you know, and throws I/O exception because it is the checked exception. That is why we are writing throws clause. Thereafter, one array created, simple array, simple or big, same procedure we follow, int list 10, 20 and 30. Okay. Thereafter, for writing array into a file, file output stream FOS new file output stream, then we have to give a file name, that is obj.dat. File name we have to give, as we are giving source of information, the low level file, low level stream class file. Then thereafter this is specialized for objects and all that, object output stream out new object stream, this FOS we have to give, here it always takes an output stream object, that point always you remember. And thereafter the corresponding method for writing objects, that is write object. Now what we would like to write? This array, that name we give list. By that the list is written onto the file object.data. Thereafter we are closing the file. Okay. Now we should believe that this array, the elements of the array itself, not elements of a array itself written on the object.dat file. Thereafter the counterpart, the complementary program, that is for reading the content array from object. By that we can rely that writing has done properly. So, here you see that everything same, java.io package, and thereafter read object demo and main. Here IO exception and a class not found exception. Actually, whenever you want to read from a file, that file may not be available. May not be available means mainly because of typos, typographical errors, it may not be found. So, first you have to check it up. However, you are using throws clause, so IO exceptions, class not found exception. So, whenever we are dealing with files, then normally we write this one, because class is not found, how can you perform operations? That is why as a precautionary steps, this exception is taken into consideration. Thereafter you see int list. Actually here file input stream FIS new file input stream, now the same file name we are giving. Thereafter this is specialized for reading object input stream, this is input stream object, new object output stream, input stream, this FIS we are giving here. Okay. Thereafter what I told you, we use a read object method. Read object method reads the object from, reads the serializable objects from the file, and this one we are writing instance method in dot read object we are using. Here one prerequisite is there, it returns object, whatever object it returns, it should be typecast. So, here what object is returned? An integer array is being written. So, we made a typecast, and by that it is stored in A. Okay. Thereafter, in order to demonstrate the elements of array, we are writing a for loop, and here list.length we are using. By that we are able to write the elements of that, and finally we have to close the file. Here out close and here in close. So, after corresponding operations are over, every time we have to close the file, explicitly close the file, otherwise we have to bear the consequences. So, by this way you can understand the object IO operations. Actually, these are simple programs. Already I told you in the beginning, we perform everything as a simple operation. So, if you have to create any complex operation by composing all these simple operations, then you can perform any complex operations.